Toyota trucks are different. Tacoma is built for your life's adventures. Dependable day in and day out for weekend warriors, and it's a die-hard work truck. Tacomas also do better when it comes to fuel costs. Now's the time to buy right. Toyota trucks are different.
Join Pro Football Hall of Famer Jonathan Ogden at the Grand Lodge of Maryland on Friday, October 11th for the premier social event of the fall, the Grand Legacy Gala. Mingle with J.O. and enjoy fine food and cocktails. Plus, you can bid on silent auction items, including a game day experience with J.O. himself. Go to grandlegacygala.com now for all the details. And welcome back to Inside PressBox. Joining me now is a true man of letters. Dean Smith is a poet. He penned a volume of poetry entitled American Boy, but inside him burns the heart of a sports fan, and most specifically, a Baltimore sports fan. He joins us now to talk about his Temple University Press publication about the 2012-13 Ravens Super Bowl run. It's entitled, again, Never Easy, Never Pretty. I want them to see Sabina Moran's photograph. Dean Smith, he's also a contributor to PressBox. And what else do you do? I know you're a poet. What do you do as your main day job, Dean?
I work for Johns Hopkins University Press as the director of something called Project Muse, which is an online database in humanities, journals, and ebooks.
All right. Now, did that help you, that experience, did that help you locate a publisher for your book, Temple University Press?
Absolutely. We work with 200 publishers, and I know Alex Holtzman at Temple University Press. He's a diehard Giants fan and sports fan, and we've been talking sports for the last 3 years, and I just asked him, would you be interested in a book about the season? I had attended the Super Bowl, and he said, get me an outline as fast as you can. And that's what I did.
All right. Now, we had Nestor Aparicio on about 3 weeks ago to talk about his book, Purple Rain 2, which is a good read. Your book's vastly different. You're not the insider, a fly on the wall of all things Ravens. What you are is kind of a teller of the tale of how this affects Baltimore.
Absolutely. It's a book written by a fan for the fans, and taking the season and going game by game, but looking back at the city's rich football history, just the role of the city throughout the years when it was a place where things were made, and good defenses were what people got excited about, and that's really sort of looking at the essence of the city and how the city has really embraced the Ravens after the Colts' departure.
Well, this is not faint praise. It comes from Michael Olesker. He says, Dean Bartoli Smith's Never Easy, Never Pretty will help satisfy the hunger of so many Baltimore Ravens fans, blah, 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 blah. But more than that, it's about the long love affair that's consumed so many in Baltimore, which commenced with a team called the Colts and continues strong as ever with the beloved Ravens. Has, in some way, the Ravens' success, Dean, allowed the older generation to put to rest the Colts?
I think that's happened. I mean, there are still some pockets who still feel very passionately about Robert Irsay and what happened, but I think by and large that's over now. I mean, we have 2 Super Bowl championships and a great organization, a bright future, just really a model organization, and so I think it has been put to rest to some degree. Michael Olesker said to me that was 30 years ago when I interviewed him for the book, and it's a long time ago, and I think we're in a different place now.
Tell me a little bit about one of the things you're most proud of. You told me this is you got to sit down with Artie Donovan in what turned out to be the last interview he really ever gave to an author about a book. What did you two talk about?
Well, I wanted to get his take on Joe Flacco and any similarities that there were between Joe Flacco and Johnny Unitas. And he started out, I actually called him on the phone, and he answered at Stella Maris, and I could hear the television on in the background, and he said, Joe has a little more pizzazz than Johnny. And that's how he started it, and it just was a great conversation. And John just walked off the field. He was the greatest quarterback ever.
Right.
And that's what he told me. And I also called him. He read the book as well, and I called him back, and he paused for about 15 seconds, and he said, "You'll get a kick out of this book, especially if you're a Colts fan in the 1960s and 70s." And I was like, he might know that book better than I. And
tell us where fans can pick this book up. Again, it's Never Easy, Never Pretty.
Sure. Barnes & Noble, Amazon.com, the Ivy Bookshop, any online store, Costco, Walmart.
And do you have them in the trunk of your car and you sell them at the drop of a hat?
Absolutely.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Listen, we appreciate
Thank you very much.
the contributions you make to PressBox. We're happy to help push the book.
Thanks a lot.
And good luck with it, all right? You did a good job with it.
Thanks a lot, Stan.
All right. That's Dean Smith, and our thanks to him. He's not the coach of the UNC Tar Heels, a former coach of the UNC Tar Heels. The book is available at Amazon.com. When we get back, we'll take a look at our photo of the week, so don't go away. Join PressBox for the second Thursday lunch series at Padonia Ale House on September 12th. The featured speakers will be the WBAL Ravens radio broadcast crew of Jerry Sandusky, Kadri Ishmael, and Stan White. Go to PressBoxOnline.com right now for all the details.